104.1 KRBE, a Cumulus media station.
Good morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Rula Show with Eric, featuring Special K and Sam.
All right, my friends, we are officially in the window now for KRBE's Secret Sound. If you have signed up via text at 37530, just text the word secret. You're an insider. We're going to text you to remind you when we're going to play. We do it 5 times a day. If you go to krbe.com, you'll see the whole list there of the exact times we're going to play today.
It's worth signing up because that 10-minute reminder is
It's really good.
Game changer.
Totally. So it started at $104. The original sound was given yesterday. Nobody has guessed the first sound so far. So the jackpot has grown to $624. The first time we play this game, either you're going to win $624, or we're going to add another $104 to it. Let's just let the 7 o'clockers hear what the secret sound is.
And then we always
running.
give what the clues were before.
Right, when you're caller 104.
Yep, so it's pretty cool.
Again. What do y'all think that is? Well, if you're an insider, you know exactly where we're going to play the game. It's 5 times a day between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. KRB's The Secret Sound, presented by Shell Federal Credit Union. Your story matters. Let's see if we get a jackpot winner today.
It's time for Revenge.
For the truly wronged, sometimes all you have left is revenge.
On the Rula Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
All right, y'all go to krbe.com so you can be part of our show in every facet. But for revenge, people reach out to Eric because they got messed with by someone.
Just DM me, producer Eric, on Instagram is the best way.
Yeah, at producer Eric. So when you've been wronged and you've taken it into your own hands to get back at that person, the reason we're here is because you want to tell that person how you got them back. But we don't. I mean, Eric knows way more than me. I like to be in the dark.
Yeah.
I want to know what's
I don't want
happening
you
as everybody
knowing.
else figures it out. So let's find out why Tasha needs to be here today and what her story is. Good morning, Tasha. Good morning, Tasha.
Good morning.
Hey,
How are
Tasha,
you?
thanks for joining us. I know you really wanted to get on. You're like begging me like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, you got to wait an extra week, but we finally got you on.
Yeah, thank you so much. I just have some revenge I got to get.
What's the reason that you got the revenge? Like, what happened to you first that you had to get somebody back?
Having a bum friend. Her name is Monique.
Okay.
I don't even say her name. Her name is Monique. We've been friends like forever. You know, my family knows her family. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're more than friends. We're like family.
Okay, well, that really is unfortunate. You're saying she's a bum friend because that's a hard friendship to break off.
We both went to high school together, and she slept with a dude I liked. You know what I mean? She told me it wasn't serious, but she knew that I liked him.
You weren't dating this guy, though. You just liked him a lot.
I just liked him. It was what I liked, and I told her that I liked him because, like I said, we're like sisters, we're friends. So, you know, I'm telling her.
Yeah, that's not okay, Eric.
No, I'm just saying, I mean, that sucks.
Yeah, like she knows you like him, and that's what she did? No.
In college, she slept with with my actual boyfriend. Right?
Damn, so she's
my actual boyfriend. And then when I called her out on it, she was crying and all that, talking about she was drunk. And you know what I'm saying? Like, in college, we all used to get really, like, messed up. So I kind of forgave her. She cried. I was like, whatever, you know, okay, cool.
Wow, that's 2 times.
And you're nice.
That's 2 times. So now what's happened?
This time, this is when I draw the last straw. 6 months ago, she did it again. She had sex with my boyfriend, and we've been dating for 7 months. So it's like,
no.
It's like that's a serious relationship. I dumped him last month, but I didn't dump her right away. I stayed quiet because I needed to be 100% sure this time. Because it's like 3 strikes, you're out, boo. Like 3 strikes, you are out.
Can you give me some details on how you found out?
I went through his phone, as I do every month. I do a monthly check, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like, no matter what kind of relationship or who I'm dating, I just got to make sure when I'm feeling secure, I go through the phone. And he went to sleep, and he forgot to lock his phone, and I went through his phone, and I saw the text messages. She even sent him nudes.
Oh, no.
Sent him nudes. So, like, it wasn't just that she slept with him, like, before she was drunk. She actually was, like, they were texting each other. She sent him nudes and all kind of stuff. And this is supposed to be my girl, like my sis.
How did you hold it together for 6 months? You said this happened 6 months. I would have, like, went over there and done some damage.
Because I wanted to see how far she was going to go. I wanted to see how long she would lie to me. So when I cut this relationship off, there's no coming back. That I have my evidence that she knows that I knew this for this long, and I watched her move, sit next to me, go out with me, go out with us. Like, she was a friend, sister like that. So all this time, I wanted to see just how evil this chick was.
That is like torturing yourself, Tasha. For 6 months, you had to sit there and look at her lie to your face.
And did you sleep with him?
And your man is trying to make moves on you, and you're like, no.
Did you sleep with your boyfriend?
Not as much, no. I had sex with him maybe one time after that.
I can't even believe you did it
All right,
once.
let's get Monique on. Let's get Monique
Because
on.
I didn't want him to know. I didn't want him to know something was up, and I had to just build my case so that when I'm done with her, I'm done.
Okay, well, listen, she is standing by on the other line, but she can't hear anything you just told us. And I am shook that you played this for 6 months, even sleeping with him still.
No way.
Just to get this deep into the revenge. I cannot wait to know what you did. Hold on. Good morning, Monique. Thanks for joining the Rula Show with Eric, and we appreciate you standing by. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Thanks for joining us. Now, we have somebody on the show with us. You know, today is Tuesday. That means we do a segment called Revenge. I'm going to tell you right now, somebody is not happy with you, and that's your friend Tasha.
Tasha, say hi to Monique.
Ooh, she always doing the
No,
most.
I'm not saying hi. I'm not saying hi to her. No.
You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Nope.
You see how she just come in? You see how she just come in? She always doing the most. I don't even...
Why do you think Tasha's mad?
She be doing the most. She be setting herself up for failure, and she fails, and then she want to blame everybody else.
You don't know why? You slept with my man.
Girl, no, I did not. What are you talking about? Here we go again. She just mad. He left her. She failed at the relationship. Now it's everybody and their mama fault.
Well, Monique, we have some information from Tasha that seems like you can't talk yourself out of the evidence. Tell her what you have, Tasha.
I have the voicemail. So you can't lie.
Tasha,
to this
you
one.
clingy.
did it in high school,
You
did it in college,
clingy.
you have the nerve to do it again.
But baby girl, you clingy. You scare me and all. What voicemail does she have? I'm asking y'all what voicemail.
Oh, you don't know the voicemail? The voicemail where you breathe in, calling him baby, adding when you can come back over. I sit there and listen. So stop playing, Monique. Like, you did this in high school, you did it in college, and now you have the nerve to do this now?
And she has nude photos of you that you sent her boyfriend on his phone. So
Yeah, she said you sent
Y'all,
nudes.
let me tell you
And I
something.
got receipts.
Don't let her do that. She be reaching. Tasha, that could be anybody you reaching.
Tasha, how do you know it's Monique in the picture?
Because her face is in some of the nudes, okay? I know her body. It's my sister. She has a tattoo on her stomach.
Let me just say this, okay? I'm going to just say this because I'm going to own mine like the grown woman I am, like the one who
Let's
be
talk
winning
about
in
the
life
picture.
like I am. Hold on. Let me say, are you going to let me talk, Tasha? Like, y'all was on the raps. You was done. That was that on that. Relax.
We're friends. Like, why do you see nothing wrong with this? What do you mean? Like, how crazy are you?
Tasha, you
Like,
were
that's what
done.
do?
You was done with
But
him.
they
You
weren't
was
done.
How can you even say we were done? You were having sex with him a month into us dating.
Monique, there's still a part of this. Even we here on the show don't know that Tasha has not revealed to us. Tasha, tell us what we need to know about.
yeah, it's called Revenge.
What you've done.
What happened?
Say what you got to
First of
say.
all, I waited this long because I wanted to see how far you were going to go, okay? 6 weeks, I watched you text me, smile in my face, ask me how I was doing. 6 weeks, I knew. And about a month ago, I ran into your dad at a bar near my house, okay?
Why you talking to my daddy? Why you talking to my daddy, Tasha?
Now, I wasn't looking for him. He came up to me.
Girl, my daddy's not running up to you.
Yes, he
Okay.
did. And he talked about your mama. I didn't bring her up. He was talking about her.
Uh-oh.
Okay?
Wait,
And
first of all, you need to put a big pause button on your mouth, right? Because don't be talking about my daddy and don't be talking about my mama because all that's disgusting and now you're doing way too much because you out here
No,
losing.
boo-boo. I gotta
Don't
call
be
you
talking
out
about my
before-
daddy and my mama though,
listen.
Tasha.
So listen, that's what I thought too. But guess what? I've been sleeping with your father. How about that?
Oh.
Me and your father. Yes.
What?
Yes, girl. Me and your father gets it in.
what?
Yes. Me and Reginald gets it in. You know him by his name? Reginald. Me and Reginald gets it in. He is my new sex buddy.
You know
boo-boo.
what? I'm trying to really calm down because if I can get through this phone, let me just say this, okay? At least when I slept with your 40-day man, your 40-day, not 40 years, right? Y'all brand new 40 days. He said y'all was over. He wanted me. I didn't go out hunting for revenge. I didn't go out throwing my coochie all on him. He came straight to me, dropping money, taking me out to eat, saying y'all was brand new. He wasn't tripping on you. He said I was the best he ever had. He came to me. I didn't have to go out searching, being no thirst trap. So you better check yourself.
You can make all that up. That was my boyfriend. You sound ridiculous.
You crossed
Right.
the line. You know
You
what?
ruined
You don't
my
cross the
trust
line. You
years
can't
ago.
ever
You just-
cross with me, though.
It's one thing, Tasha, if you did this as a revenge, real get back at Monique. with her dad. But are you trying to tell us that you're having an ongoing affair with Monique's dad?
Absolutely, Reginald, and it's so good. Oh my God, girl, your daddy gets it in.
Oh my God, I can't with you. Stop, Tasha, stop.
damn.
You know what?
Stop.
Like I started this call and I said, if y'all let me talk, she be reaching. She be doing the most, same way she doing the most right now.
Reaching. That's what your father
She
does.
be trying to do the most, but okay. It's
Monique, the bottom line is you have demonstrated to
Tasha hung
Tasha you
up.
are not a friend.
Tasha hung up.
Oh, no, Tasha did or Monique
Yeah, Tasha
did?
hung up.
Monique is still there.
Tasha's
Monique,
gone.
listen, all of this has begun because your history with not being the best friend to Tasha and then finding out that you actually were with a man that she was with exclusively. So I guess the best way she could show her anger is going after your dad, which I don't recommend that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's...
But this friendship's over.
Because that's, I'm trying to tell y'all hearing one little 8-minute story because she extra. She be doing all this extra stuff and then flip it like it's everybody else. She plays victim. That relationship wasn't no solid like that. They had just started.
It doesn't matter if it was solid or not, Monique.
I mean,
Monique, you're her friend.
My daddy with my mama for 40-something years. That's solid. Her stuff be watery. She weak. She be doing too much. And she extra. But I'm done with her. I promise y'all it's on site.
oh, man, just... I'm putting you down, too. I don't know what to think.
I
don't
guess we
even
should
know-
have hit Eric
What is
parental
water?
discretion advised.
I don't even know what watery
Before
means.
that one, I don't need to deep dive that one. One person says they have been friends for all these years. They deserve each other. They feed on each other's drama. Watch, they'll be hanging out again in no time.
I don't think so.
This was the last straw, and
What?
that was
I don't know. If you slept with two of my boyfriends that I really liked, does that equal one
after
father?
the first
is that
boyfriend.
even?
This is where you cut the toxicity out of your life. If you are dating somebody and you have a quote unquote friend that is
Yeah.
going after your person, that person is not your friend. Bye bye. Eric, I could have used a heads up for that parental discretion, but okay. Let's move on.
Following content
There you
may
go.
not be suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Well, thanks for that. Too late. Coming up next, okay, guys, this is the biggest sports weekend we've had in a really long time. It is Super Bowl weekend, and it is the opening of the Winter Olympics the same weekend.
Those are, they say Americans love the Olympics more than anything, and the second is the Super Bowl. So you are correct, Rula.
It's
This is the
double
biggest
time.
weekend.
It is huge. So we do this every Olympics. We'll do this again today. Why not? If blank was an Olympic sport, you would win the gold medal. I'll give you an example. If sleeping was an Olympic sport, I'm Simone Biles. I'm Michael Phelps. I take that gold every time. You give me a comfortable bed and a good pillow, I will sleep till 4 p.m.
For me, it'd be snoring. And my wife not throwing me out of the bed.
We
She
heard
hit me
you
this morning
snoring.
around 4 in the morning or 3:50. Right before I was going to wake up, she whoosh, slapped me.
Get
I'm
out
like,
of bed.
Huh?
833, I'm sorry, 833-390, I almost forgot to give you the 833. 833-390-KRBE, fill in the blank. If blank was a sport, an Olympic sport, you would win the gold medal. Or maybe your mate would win the gold medal. But that's what we want to know next on The Rula Show with Eric. Be Alex Warren's Ordinary on The Rula Show with Eric and 104.1 KRBE. Welcome to the Winter Olympics. Did
It's
y'all
happening.
realize that's happening? Yes, it is. Actual sports start on Wednesday for the Winter Olympics in Italy, Milan, Italy. But the opening ceremony is this weekend, which also, what is this weekend? The Super Bowl! Super Bowl 60 is taking place in San Francisco between the Patriots and the Seahawks, which they'll probably smoke them. So it's a big sports weekend. And we do this every Olympics, whether it's summer or winter. If blank was an Olympic sport, what would you win the gold medal in? For those just tuning in, Eric's wife has him up for winning the gold medal in snoring.
Yep. I never did play that audio. I wanted to play, is this Eric snoring or is it a motorcycle? Because I heard one, I'm like, holy crap, that sounds like a motorcycle on 610 at like 10:30 at night.
We'll have to get that special
Yeah.
golden audio in a minute.
I would definitely win that for sure.
As we take calls at 833-390-KRBE. Let's start it off with Taylor. Good morning, Taylor. Hi.
Good morning, you guys.
What's up, Taylor?
All right, it's about you.
How's it going?
We're feeling good, man, because it's not freezing cold anymore. But just warning everybody out there trying to get dressed and bundled up and layered. It's going to be like 70-something degrees later.
It's over.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Back to shorts.
Is this about you or somebody you live with, Taylor?
This is about my girlfriend.
Okay.
Okay, what would she?
If
what would
Blake
she
was
win?
an Olympic sport,
I
what would
love
your
her
girlfriend win
dearly,
the gold
but-
medal in? Yeah.
Complaining.
Oh.
Does she know you're calling in about that right now?
Oh.
She would worry about you later.
We just missed her. I just dropped her off at work.
Smart move. Good job.
And she was one who said it too. She was like, she agreed with Rula that sleeping, and I was like, no, you would win the gold medal in complaining. And she's like, oh, you should try to call him and
Well, you
and
did
put
it.
that on there. And then I made it through.
Well, do you want to give her a shout out? She'll listen to this later on podcast and know you got on the show.
What's her
or do you
name?
not want to say her name?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, Alexis, I love you, and I hope you have a good day at work.
Thanks for
Complainer.
listening to the show, Alexis.
What's her main thing she complains about? Is like anytime she eats somewhere, she complains. On vacation, she always finds the negative over a positive. What's the main complaint?
It's just a constant complaining. Just like she'll wake up and it's just, oh, now I have to wake up. Just complain.
How long have y'all been together, Taylor?
About going on a year now.
All right,
That's
we
funny.
got 100 years ahead
Yeah,
of
good
you
luck with
for
that, buddy.
complaints. Alexis,
Yeah,
thanks for
I'm
listening.
hoping so.
Taylor,
luck.
thanks for
Thank
listening.
you, guys.
I'm glad we're going to be dinner
Have a good
conversation
day.
for y'all tonight. You too, honey. Take care. Speaking of shout-outs, let me give a quick little cute shout-out to Adeline. Adeline is turning 10 years old today. I don't know if it's the mom or the dad that texted. One of the parents texted and said, we drive 3 hours a day, and she always makes sure to be listening to us. So, Adeline, you're in the double digits now.
Happy birthday.
Hope you have a
10.
great day. If having birthday cake was an Olympic sport, I'm going to guess
That'll be you
Adeline is
today.
going to get the gold medal on that. We continued your calls at 833-390-KRBE. Rebecca is next. If blank was an Olympic sport, what would you win the gold medal in, Rebecca? Good morning.
Good morning. Breastfeeding.
Really?
Oh.
You go, Mama.
You're like a super mom.
Yes, I had 2 kids within 16 months of each other, and I breastfed my first for the whole year until my second was born, and then started breastfeeding my second. My second turns 1 on February 11th, so I will have been breastfeeding for over 2 years and 4 months.
Wow.
So, do you
Clenching
So
my chest.
I deserve a medal for
You do.
how long I've been breastfeeding.
That's true.
Yes,
That's true.
You do.
can you
Bravo
put
to
one baby on one side and
That's what I
one
was
baby
wondering.
on the other?
Yeah, could you use both?
If they're
I
twins.
did do that. I had to do that a couple times, not even going to lie.
But not twins. I'm going to say one could be like 4, another could be 2. Could you do that?
No.
Yes.
4-year-old?
You could do it, right?
I mean,
If it
you
comes out.
could.
You're getting into weird
Oh,
territory
the-
there,
the
Eric. I don't
first
have time for that
one's
topic.
done,
But there's 4-year-olds out there that breastfeed still, I
We
think.
don't have time for that
Yeah.
topic.
Okay.
Wait,
I just
wait.
was wondering about the double duty.
It happens
Right.
with twins, and for her, because she had Irish twins, basically. Rebecca, you had Irish twins.
Almost.
some
They
Bailey's
were
cream.
over a year apart,
Yeah, yeah,
though.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Good
you
luck
know,
to you when you stop.
yeah, we
Yeah.
Not
did.
enjoyable.
Yeah, Sam's
Yes,
not having fun.
definitely.
That's a whole other hot topic.
Okay.
You have to bring that
Take
up
care,
later.
Rebecca. Thank you so much. If blank was an Olympic sport, what would you win the gold medal in? Connie, you're up next. Good morning, Connie.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Fill in the blank there.
Binge watching.
Oh, yeah.
Did you finish everything already? Have you finished Netflix and Amazon Prime? There's nothing else to watch. HBO Max.
Pretty
you finished
much.
it all?
Yeah. I have to really look hard to find something new.
Since you're an Olympic champion, do you recommend, like, I like to binge watch stuff when I know there's like 3 seasons of something. Then I can really get into it.
Yeah.
Like, it's one season, I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's really.
I don't want to waste my time.
Or like Connie, right now, like Bridgerton came out and they only gave us 4 episodes, and you have to wait all the way until the end of the month for the rest of it. Would you watch that right now, or would you wait to binge all of it when it's all out at the end of the month?
I would binge it now. Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
would
You
binge
would.
it now, and then I'd wait later.
And then you forget
yeah,
about
if
what
I really
happened.
like it.
Okay, yeah, because there's one called Industry on HBO. It's like 4 seasons. It's a
I have
little
not
slow,
seen that.
but it's I'm like 4 seasons. I'll give it a try because if I like it, then I got something for the next.
There's
couple
your
weeks.
homework, Connie. Go tell us what.
Like Game of Thrones, I could continue to binge watch that, even though I've done it 100 times.
I could
still
watch
love
that
it.
again. I could watch that tomorrow.
Yeah, see, Connie, you and I are
Even
in the same
better,
boat.
yeah.
I like to rewatch stuff after I watched it because I'd see new things that I didn't pay attention to the first time. And some people think that's odd. Like, why rewatch it? Well, it's like, why would you watch Back to the Future 15 times? You already know what happens.
It's enjoyable.
It's just enjoyable. All right. If blank was an Olympic sport, you'd win the gold medal. Fill in the blank. Brooklyn, hi. Welcome to the Rula Show with Eric.
Hi, my mom said that I'm the best at being on my phone all the time.
Are you a teenager? Brooklyn, how old are you?
Yeah.
Brooklyn, how old are you?
I'm 12.
Oh, yeah.
12, yep.
You're definitely winning the gold medal on that, honey.
Yep.
What are you on the most? What app are you on the most? Are you just texting your friends? What are you doing on your phone?
FaceTime and TikTok mainly.
Yeah,
Pretty
TikTok.
much. Yeah.
No YouTube? I know lots of kids love YouTube. YouTube's number one in the country.
Yeah, mainly.
Yeah.
All right, being on the phone, Brooklyn, you win the gold medal. I think,
I think a lot of parents can agree with that with their kids.
And Brooklyn, thanks for listening to us on the way to school. Have a great day today. Tell your mama she's raising you right.
Yeah, she's right here next to me.
What's her name? Give her a
She's
shout
so
out.
happy that y'all actually answered.
Yay! What's her name?
Carrie.
Carrie, thanks for raising Brooklyn right. Have a great day. Y'all,
Bye.
bye. Y'all go to the listener line, 713-278-VENT. That's 8368 on your phone. So you can tell us if blank was an Olympic sport, what would you win the gold medal in as we kick off the Winter Olympics this weekend? It's happening in Italy.
Someone said they drink like 5 to 7 gallons of milk a week. I'm going to
That's
throw
Eric's
up.
Whoa!
Wow.
Give me a run for my milk money.
How tall are you?
That is so gross.
Dang.
5 to 7 gallons, one person? That's a
That's
lot
what
of
she
milk.
said, or he said. I'm not even sure. What
There is an old school way of bulking. It's called GOMAD, gallon of milk a day. And yes, and
Really?
it's supposed to add weight to you if you're, like for a little guy like me, if I'm trying to bulk up.
Oh my
GOMAD.
They said they said they can drink 1 gallon in 5 minutes or less.
Oh, come on.
I
You can't.
think-
We did that for an hour.
I did that. That's
25 years ago, we were
Yeah.
on the radio telling people, okay, come in here and try and drink a gallon of milk in an hour. Let's see if you can do it. Almost everybody threw up in the trash can.
Yep.
It's so hard to do that, and that's pretty dangerous.
Also, I think, this is probably not
That's why they're
no
Olympic
way.
gold
permitted
medalist
anymore.
champion.
Oh,
They
my
can do it.
Lord. We have to see that on video. All right, coming up next in Celebrity Scoop. Speaking of the Super Bowl, as you know, Bad Bunny is the halftime show. He just won Album of the Year at the Grammys. That is the first time a Latin artist has won the actual big award like that. And it brings to remind us who has performed in the past and who was the best, who was the worst. Who are the 5 worst? Who have been titled the 5 worst halftime performers?
Up with people.
See if you agree with this list coming up next in Scoop on KRVE. Who's up with people?
Yeah.
Celebrity Scoop on the Rula Show with Eric.
104.1 KRVE.
It is brought to you by Taqueria Randas, and Bruno Mars has performed the halftime show twice. There have been so many big pop stars that have been part of the Super Bowl halftime show. But if you're just tuning in, we're talking about how this whole thing even evolved into having huge superstars, because back in the day, it was the most ridiculous halftime entertainment for a football game.
If you go back on YouTube, you can get down that rabbit hole of, wow, there was crap.
That was crap.
80s, I didn't realize how bad this stuff was.
So in the 60s, when the Super Bowl started, it was just a competition, right? It's a football competition. It's a game. Let's see what happens. And it was in the 70s and 80s, they were like, well, we need something to happen for those 12 minutes of the halftime. And they never, ever thought to put like any big names in it, because they're like, well, most legitimate artists would be like, that sounds crazy. You want us to perform on a football field? That sounds nuts. There's an article today about some of the worst football halftime shows, and they're only talking about once they got going with the superstars.
Okay.
Because Up With People that Eric mentioned absolutely is the worst, most laughable thing now for us in 2026,
Say, this
and
is our
2020 and 2018 to look at.
Here's the beginning. This is the lady. She's out there on the field introducing the halftime show.
This is
would
how
be
it was
like,
in the 70s
imagine
and
this
80s.
is Sunday with Bad Bunny. Here's how they did it.
For you this afternoon, the National Football League is pleased to present Up With People in a special performance featuring music of the 1960s, the decade the Super Bowl was born.
Oh my gosh.
Up With People is an extraordinary educational and cultural program for young people all around the world. So without further ado, let's welcome 430 young people from 24 countries. Ladies and gentlemen, Up with People!
And then they
storm the field.
This is the halftime show.
Are they dancing?
Yeah.
Or they're just standing on a stage?
They're running to the stage.
Dancing. They're dancing like with her.
Are they all different color shirts?
Yeah, it's very colorful.
Wow.
This.
Oh my God. Terrible.
It sounds like the intro to a cartoon or a deodorant commercial.
Yeah. Isn't that awful? You can just go and type in halftime shows and you can see what they did.
Okay, well, how did this all happen? How did the NFL decide, you know what, let's put some real players in there? They say Up with People, with that song and dance ensemble made up mostly of college students that traveled the world. They were like the go-to halftime thing. Well, a longtime NFL exec who was in charge of the halftime entertainment from 1979 to 2005 remembers making his way up to Commissioner Pete Rozell's box after their performance. He turned to me and said, never blanking again.
Oh, no.
Because they said there was some sort of the NFL has spent $1 million for one of these shows to have a futuristic floating city and planets hovering over Up with People. And one of the planets caught on fire the night before the Super Bowl.
Oh, my gosh.
The city never really materialized because of technical difficulties, but still 12 minutes of worldwide harmony. They were like, we're done with this. Fox had counter-programmed for the first time with an In Living Color skit.
That's what I used to watch.
And that is where Fire Marshal Bill made his appearance.
No way.
And Fox beat the Super Bowl in the ratings for that little window of time. And that's where the NFL said, we're not doing this again. We got to call in some big guns. Then they decided, let's get to Michael Jackson's people. They did a huge press conference. They'd never done it before ever. And they recruited Michael Jackson to agree for the 1992 Super Bowl to do the halftime show.
That was the Cowboys?
Michael Jackson wanted to push back the Super Bowl so that he could be performing at night. And they're like, we're not pushing back the Super Bowl for you, dude.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
You got to just do what you're going to do.
You're not the main star of this. It's the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and that's what started getting.
I forgot because I used to watch
real
In Living Color,
superstars.
and they would do halftime stuff. I remember even turning it because I'm like, I'm not watching this crap.
The halftime show ratings that year of Michael Jackson performing outperformed the actual games ratings, and that's when the NFL knew superstars were born in those 12 minutes. So that from then on, they started programming all the big dogs.
What did they say is the worst one?
Maroon 5.
Really?
They said that was the worst year. Maroon 5, Super Bowl 23, 2019, Adam Levine. It was a fail. Remember it was a fail? People were like mad he took off his shirt and showed all his tattoos.
I wasn't mad.
I know a lot of girls weren't mad,
They're like,
but they're
"Please
like,
do that."
How could he take off his shirt? Like, well, you guys have there's half naked ladies and half these commercials and half
All
this
these
stuff. What are you
times, yeah.
complaining for?
Right.
At least it's covered with tattoos. You didn't actually see his bare chest. Does that count?
It's time for What's Going Down in H-Town on the Rula Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It is brought to you by Easy Fiber. Now, what's going down in H-Town? It's Super Bowl weekend.
Yep.
And Valentine's weekend is around the corner. So 2 things Houstonians need to know to be happy and full on those days. You need to organize right now what you're doing for those holidays.
Yeah.
Do you want wings on Super Bowl Sunday? Today is Tuesday. Get it together and put in your orders because there is nothing worse than Super Bowl Sunday coming and you have nowhere to eat. True story. When the Philadelphia Eagles were playing, and not the last Super Bowl they won, that was last year. The one before, they hadn't been in a long time. Nick Foles won that year. He was their backup quarterback, not Carson.
Oh, yeah. That was a long time ago.
Okay. That's when there was that place on
Not long,
I-10,
but,
Kev. Tony Luke's.
Yes.
It was a Philly cheesesteak place.
Mm-hmm, it's good.
It
was good.
So packed. It was so packed that day. People had done online orders that week of, and you couldn't get them. They stopped answering their phone because it was so busy. It was so crazy.
They used to have like at the Wingstop I used to go to, over in Meyerland area. They had a big table, like alphabetical order with like inputting all the stuff there. You go up to the table and find your name and stuff. It was a whole.
There's a
they got it
survey
down
today
there.
in the
it's
news
crazy.
just reminding you if you would like to eat and entertain your friends at your house, if you're hosting the Super Bowl, or you're going to try and get on your Valentine's plans, you have to start making your reservations now or pre-ordering your wings now because you don't want to be caught like that on the day of like, I guess we'll get some wings from Wingstop. Yeah, you and 10,000 other people.
It was Raising Cane's to get that big tailgate box.
Oh, yeah, Raising
You get like
Cane's.
75 of them, 50
The
of them.
tailgate boxes are clutch because they do jugs
I
of
say
iced
box,
tea,
but it's a
jugs of.
big
Yeah,
tin.
it's a huge catering thing. They do jugs of lemonade, jugs of iced tea. So just the reminder is today from the food industry to Houstonians: get your food ordered, pre-ordered, so you aren't scrambling in the last
And then
minute
restaurants for next week.
for Valentine's Day.
Yep.
Do you want to go on the actual day, or do you want to go?
I feel bad for Sam's husband because her birthday's right around
Everything
there.
is so expensive, and
Flowers are
everything,
expensive.
everything.
Expensive.
And I'm like, and then you go to dinner, and they're like, "Oh, happy Valentine's Day." I'm like, "It's my birthday.
Yeah.
It's not
Plus, you
Valentine's
don't feel
Day.
as special,
okay,
do you?
it's my birthday."
Do you feel special because you're like, everyone's celebrating something? No.
No, I
So-
don't mind. This year, I'm really excited.
Well, yeah, that's because you're going to be on the beach.
I'll be on the beach.
She's going Galveston.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Mama G and Papsy are flying in just to watch them babies, so I can go down to Galveston.
Well, I'll tell you who's not excited. Eric's stomach is not excited because coming up next,
not
as
looking
you
forward
learned
to this.
yesterday, Eric has not had sour cream. I cannot believe.
I'm
you've
sure
not
I've had it in like a mix of.
You've had it in dips.
But I'm just saying, like outright, when I see it at fajita places, that little bowl of it, I even tell them, I go, I don't even want to touch it in my plate. If it's on my plate, I'll tell them to take it back.
It's so good.
So I've never tried it. I don't even know.
Diva.
I've had that.
You can just wipe it off.
A Greek yogurt stuff with those chips. That what's the
Tzatziki?
What's the one I get? Labna.
Oh, labna. You get labna.
I'll eat that with a hot chip.
That's basically sour cream, but it's thicker.
But I have to have a hot chip with that. I can't. I could
So
never.
you have.
But sour cream,
we
I don't
just
even
didn't
know.
label it that.
Just the word sour and cream sounds disgusting.
Somebody told us yesterday there is a spaghetti sour
gonna say
cream
puss
dish we need to
balls.
try. We are going to try the spaghetti sour cream dish, but it came to our attention this morning, now that we can't do anything about it, that you're supposed to mix actual spaghetti sauce with the sour cream.
So I screwed up. I have spaghetti, but
Well, I
that
brought a
won't work.
potato so he could have a baked potato with sour cream.
We'll try that. We'll try that.
And we do have salt and pepper in that kitchen, don't we? Salt and pepper is clutch.
With some butter.
I don't know if we have butter.
I'll find some.
What's going to happen is
it
they're
fat-
going to barf.
is it
That's the
fattening?
question.
Is it really fat?
What's fattening?
Sour cream? Is it really like?
I mean, it's not as bad as like lard. I mean, you're
Well,
not
what the
eating straight
hell's
up lard.
I don't know. We'll
Are you
compare.
concerned about
I'll
fat
Google it.
all of a sudden?
All of a
Yeah,
sudden,
because what if I like this and then I want to eat it all the time?
you eat
I
dip
doubt
all
it.
day long. There's sour cream in that dip you're eating. We're going to do
Better than
spaghetti and
lard.
sour cream.
No
Is it going to be a
crap.
fail? We're going to find out next on KRVE.